Hello everyone and welcome back to Prehistoric Kingdom Early Access. In the last episode we made this nice Dinosaurus roundabout over here in our new Jurassic section, which needs a name also. I love that a lot of you in the comments have been giving names for the zoo itself and for a lot of the dinosaurs here. But, okay, Jurassic Park and Jurassic World are out of the question. Don't write that. We need to... Oh, did he just poop? Can these dinosaurs stop sleeping in their own poop? Okay, I already made my fair share of Amber Heard jokes. Stop tempting me, guys. Come on. But with those names, we got a lot of good ones. So, this Dinosaurus here is called Creaking Skull. Likes to sleep in its poop. Good job. I'm proud of you. One of them is Camptosaurus, which is another iguanodont from the Morrison formation. Hi, Camptosaurus. Aww. I mean, you're not a Camptosaurus, you're a Dinosaurus, but we can pretend. Wet. I think the logic behind this one was since they're always Dryosaurus, this one is called Wet. Congratulations, a comedian in the making. Somewhere in the comments. Oh, are you stuck? Oh no, okay. Clarabelle. Yeah, someone recommended Clarabelle and Bessie. I put Bessie for an Pseudoceratops because A, they're very cow-like, and Bessie is definitely a cow name. I've never seen anyone named Bessie that's not a cow. And yeah, I just ran out of Dinosaurs. Toothless. Whoever recommended this, sorry I didn't memorize the names, recommended two names, but I went with Toothless because I literally just watched the first two How to Train Your Dragon movies over the past couple of days. Haven't gotten to 3 yet. I saw 3 in theaters. I thought it was okay. Didn't like it as much as the first two.
Quite elegant, don't you think? They're especially cute as babies when they have big eyes.
Thank you, Nigel. Yeah, so I chose Toothless. Doesn't really look like a dragon, a Night Fury, but still. Alright, and there's Creaking Skull. Oh my gosh, how do Dryosauruses produce that much poop? Oh goodness, no more taco night for you guys. Alright, let's move on to the Pseudoceratopses. Spoilers. Okay, this way. The Pseudoceratops, where you at? Okay, we have 3 of them. Here's Bessie. Lovely as always. Hi, Bessie. Okay. This one doesn't have a name yet. Alright, there's one Pseudoceratops name out there for you commenters. And Fury. Someone just recommended this for any dinosaur. So I picked a Pseudo since they were short on names. Oh, I like the shake. Very cute. And the zoo itself is now called... Ah! Okay, I definitely changed the zoo name. Red Raptor Kingdom. Stay. Okay, and Psittacosauruses. I think most of these were named by the last episode. Here's
Now
Malice.
this little fella.
Okay. Alright, I do love Nigel Marvin. I think he's great in the game, but they play his voice lines too often. Like, again, they should play one voice line each, like, per game, so you don't have repeating voice lines. Like, maybe the 3 Psittacosaurus voice lines, and you hear each of the 3, and then you don't hear them again. That should probably be how it operates. So there's also Mr. Big Head, who is a woman because we ran out of boys. So, you know, okay, I'm not even gonna make jokes. Let's move on. Where's Chirp Chirp? Cheap Chirp. Yeah, here's Cheap Chirp. Oh no, I think your chirps are nice. You're welcome. Taco again. My cousin's dog name is Taco, Jack Cookie, apparently a type of cookie and not some sick joke. Alright, and that's all of them. Yeah, Taco's a little chihuahua. Oh, kind of aggressive, but nice to me. Loves me. Okay, yes. So, for today's episode, I set up this little area here off camera because we're going for the Torvosaurus. This will be our Torosaurus Paddock. And, you know, you can't name them. I'd come up with some creative name with the play on words, but no, you can't name it. So I've set up a little area here. Made all the paths gravel. Just to signify that you're in a different section of the zoo. And, yeah, last episode, I realized while I was, like, right when I finished recording, that the exhibit was just too small for the Dryasauruses, and that's why they were upset. They're all happy now. Do you still have poop? We got still have poop. Man, so much poop in here. Okay, they're all happy now. As I just kept expanding and expanding this. And then we'll have Allosaurus over here when the time comes. The sauropods, Camptosaurus, Brachiosaurus will go over here. I don't know where I'm putting the Diplodocus. I guess Diplodocus and Ceratosaurus over here. Yeah, no. I need Stegosaurus in there. Okay, Stegosaurus. No, alright. We'll figure it out. No. Ceratosaurus, Brachiosaurus, Camarasaurus over here. Stegosaurus and Diplodocus over here. Alright. I'd like to give the herbivores their own enclosures like I did here, but they're too many. And carnivores shouldn't be living together. Or they can, there's no fighting in this game, but yeah, they shouldn't be living together. Yes, and for the next episode, I have Main Street set up here. I'll fill out some of Main Street today, but we'll put a big centerpiece right here. Like a big central area. A big building, you know. And that's gonna be probably on Monday. I'll take tomorrow off. It's Sunday. I'm going to church. Leave me alone. I wake up every Sunday morning at like 9:45. Get to church by like 10:30. And then when I get home at say 12:30, I just pass out until 4. So yeah, no recording. No editing is happening. Oh, we're running out of power. And it's becoming dark again. But no. You know, I'm not here to criticize too harshly because I know this is still early access. But, yes. I think that the days should be longer. No, I don't. Okay. No, leave me alone. Sorry, single groups isn't on. No, it's not on. Yeah, the days should be longer. The day and night cycle should be slower is what I'm trying to say. So that's just a suggestion for the devs out there. And I'm adding coastal trees instead of the scrubland trees because, yeah, we're in a scrubland. So scrubland trees make sense. But I think it gives you that Jurassic feel, you know, of that redwood forest mixed with the dryness of the semi-arid environment. Yeah, okay, maybe I'm not making any sense, but this is what I feel like the Jurassic should look like. And the dinosaurs do like both the coastal and the scrubland. And the coastal comes with a lot of ferns, so I appreciate that for sure. Maybe I've just seen too much Walking with Dinosaurs, When Dinosaurs Owned America, all that good stuff. But it feels right, you know? This will be like the pride rock of the exhibit. So let's get some rocks out. At light. Okay, good. Okay, not looking too horrible. Which is a good place to be. Not too horrible is exactly what I'm aiming for. I'm sure a lot of people have done Pride Rock. This isn't supposed to be like just Pride Rock, but a variation of it. Okay, this rock looks morphed beyond repair. Okay, and I want this to end up as a shelter too. So we're going to have the top come out and then the shelter on the bottom. It'll die. Wait, why can't I scale you? Excuse me, sir. No. Oh, poopy. Speaking of Pride Rock, so I was watching your movie Suck 2-hour edition. Just rant on the quote-unquote new Lion King. It's not the Lion King, it just sucks. Well, I already didn't like it, so I'm not just copying his opinion. Now, that was a rant to behold. 2 hours. He goes over the music, the characters, the emotion, the age of some of the actors. Cough, cough. Old James Earl Jones, sorry. So why can't I control the leg? Why can't I manipulate it like this? Scaling edit. Am I going crazy? Am I doing something wrong? I'm sure you guys in the comments will figure it out. But that was a great video, but it must have taken forever to produce. Okay. How do I do this in a sensical way? Just sprinkle some of these in so it doesn't look like I'm using the same rocks over and over. Even though, okay, you guys at home know that I'm using the same rocks over and over. I know this game is supposed to be green, you know, help the environment. Can I just get a power generator that runs on oil, please? Or nuclear power. Let's split the baby. Nuclear power, please. Yeah. An earthquake happens or something. My zoo might blow up. Whatever. I don't really care. Why, game? Why are you being mean to me? I want to rotate it upwards, but the game is being mean to me. So, alright, let's look at our Torvasauruses. Oh man. This is my favorite skin right here. Oh, I really like this skin. There's a lot of like lava-y and Sith Lord-y skins in this game, like this one too. I don't love it quite as much, but it's still very good. Very Komodo Dragon-y. The last one is very Komodo Dragon-y. Ooh, alright, good names in there. Terrence, that's a good name. Will you fit? Oh, you'll definitely fit. That's obvious. So, again, it's hard to tell when you're just building what like the scale is of everything. So sometimes you think, oh, this is like, you know, big enough, or this is way too big, and then you get the dinosaur in and you realize it's the exact opposite of what you thought. Torvosaurus is a dinosaur that definitely doesn't get enough attention, so I'm glad it's in this game. It was in Dinosaur Revolution, and I can't really think of anything else. Where else was the Torvosaurus? Yeah, because I mean, Allosaurus gets all the love and attention, probably because it's so common. Paleontology just kept finding Allosaurus everywhere. Ceratosaurus sometimes shows up, and then usually it's just to be cannon fodder for Allosaurus, unfortunately. But yeah, you don't really see Torvosaurus that often. So I'm glad you're here, Torvosaurus. Sophagnax 2. I guess it's because we don't know too much about it. We don't have that many specimens. But yes, very rarely shown. It got like 5 seconds of screen time in Planet Dinosaur, and I'm sure a few of you were wondering why I didn't mention the Sophagnax in my Planet Dinosaur review. Mostly because, well, it barely appeared. They barely said anything about it. So I didn't have any footage to work with there, since it's barely in the show. So yeah, I couldn't really do anything there. Yeah, we need some cave wall. It can't just look like I put this all on the side of a hill, even though I totally did. You know, it's about the illusion, right?
It helps maintain the illusion.
So this should make a nice incline for the Torvasauruses. Right? They should be able to walk on that. I hope so, at least. And then they can park themselves over here. I need to give them something to use over here. So I think they like the blood pumpkins. That's very festive. Congratulations. Here. I'll have a blood pumpkin. So they'll actually come up here for once. Alright. And what do you like? So, alright. Desert's a lie again. Forest. Water. About the same as Dryosaurus. Little forest, little water. Oh, only 15% exhibit crowding, so that's not a lot. Very strong fences, as you would expect for a large theropod. Alright, we're good. And I checked. My exhibit's big enough. It's like... Is it 15,000? Yeah, over 15,000 square meters in area. This only needs 9,000.
It's over 9,000! What, 9,000?
I loved in the Planet Dinosaur review talking about the hatchet bite. That's a fun subject. I love when... Okay, even though I put that as a negative, I like when documentaries give me something fun to talk about, like new subjects, like the venomous Sinornithosaurus. Like, that's a subject that we didn't get to talk about before. So even though it means more research on my end and more time that put into the video, it still makes it just a more entertaining video overall. Wait a minute, why don't I try these out? Yeah, I'll try these out. Oh yeah, this works. Actually, I should have gotten water first and then put the plants around the water. What's a flat, low area? Okay. Here. That should be enough. In this game, you kind of feel like you need more trees than you really do. If that makes any sense. Or more plants than you really do. You underestimate how much these animals hate their plants. Which is kind of funny, but, you know, could be annoying sometimes. Just get all those ferns in there. You know, in the Jurassic, you want to think about ferns. Or Mesozoic, just ferns everywhere. Yeah, and also, I would love to see Ceratosaurus in more things. You know, not being cannon fodder for Allosaurus. Because wherever the Ceratosaurus is in documentaries, there's Allosaurus, which makes sense, they live together. But, you know, you don't always need to show the Ceratosaurus getting murdered. Please. Okay, I think... Are we ready? Let me put the food in. So I keep psyching you out. No, we weren't ready for that. Let's get some dung beetles in here. Okay, my exhibit has been properly dunged up. Let's get another pumpkin. There are two of them. They're large. Another pumpkin is fine. What else do we need? They have their shelter. Their food. You know, you can't just go starve them to death. Alright, I definitely can, but I don't want to be that type of zoo, you know? So I'm very excited to see Ceratosaurus in this game, and I want to see Allosaurus too, because they're both very cool dinosaurs in their own right. Not just when they're fighting each other. Now, I think we're ready for the Torvosaurus. Am I light? Yeah, alright. De. 2 more names for you guys in the comments at home. Are you happy? Oh no.
Ah yes, the Torvosaurus,
no.
An apex predator of the Jurassic.
Okay.
As it turns out, there were many apex predators in the Jurassic living alongside Torvosaurus. With so many large carnivores in one area competing for the same food, different species must have specialized in different prey.
That's good information. Thank you, Nigel Marvin. Yeah, because, like I've been saying, you have Saurophagonax, Torvosaurus, Allosaurus, Ceratosaurus, Marchosaurus. A lot of dinosaurs. Ornitholestes. Solorus? Or Tanicoagula? Ooh, okay, you're on a run. Tanicoag... Yes, wait, or is it Tanistropheus? Hold on. My brain is getting mixed up. And Stoxosaurus, of course. A lot there. Aw. We've seen you before, but you are still a great dinosaur. Oof. Aw, the first thing it does is sleep. I like how they captured the animalistic nature of the dinosaurs. They just want to sleep. Very relatable. Like, if I were just created and brought into the world, the first thing I would do is sleep. Let's look at you. I like that they gave them the lips. I know not everyone is a fan of the lips. There's some dinosaurs here without the lips. Some, like the Torvosaurus, do have them, and I like the spines too. But it is more likely that they had lips, so I would call that a good detail to add. But you know, it's not all about accuracy. Prehistoric Kingdom does go. Oh, it's scratching itself. Yeah, Prehistoric Kingdom does go more in the accurate direction and tries to make these look lifelike. So it's like 95% accurate. There's some liberties sometimes, like the Tyrannosaurus doesn't have lips. The woolly Pachyrhinosaurus is probably unlikely. So it's going to take creative liberties, which is nice. But also it does stick to accuracy. And there's a weird misconception that I get that, like, I'm upset at Jurassic World for not being accurate enough. Which is definitely not the case. Jurassic World and Jurassic Park. It's definitely not the case. And if you've seen some of my videos on Jurassic World, and that's what you took away from it, I think that wasn't the point. But also that's on my part because I could have communicated my feelings better so that confusion doesn't arise. If that makes sense. So when I say like I don't like Jurassic World, I don't like how the dinosaurs behave and act, it's not because it's inaccurate, it's because they make the dinosaurs the main characters instead of writing compelling characters to be the main characters, and that's what annoys me about them. Like, the human characters are very lackluster. Angle snap you. So they try to make up for it by just throwing dinosaurs at the screen, and it definitely doesn't work for me. This will be our main street and then lead up to the big centerpiece building, but I'll do a speed build of that in the next episode. Alright, we need an apparel store. Yeah, so say for the first Jurassic Park, dinosaurs are in it for about 14-15 minutes, maybe. Yeah, something like that. The rest is characters interacting and growing and learning together and, you know, surviving. And that's really the way it should be. Like, you know, when you walk into the Jurassic Park movie, I know it's kind of a joke, but you come for the dinosaurs, but you really do stay for the characters. If you just get dinosaur action with no interesting characters, no good character growth, then you're just gonna be bored. Even though you came for the dinosaurs, you're gonna find that, oh, this movie kind of sucks. Like, that's like Sharknado. I often did compare Jurassic World to Sharknado, because it's more about the action and the killing and the death than actual characters, so then all that stuff just gets so over the top and silly. But you shouldn't have action just for the sake of action. Well, yeah, you know, you want your summer blockbuster to have action scenes, of course, but the action should progress the characters or show how much the characters have grown. It should, the action and the growth of the story and the characters should be mixed together. Like, say, Spider-Man 2. When Spider-Man comes back, he comes back to take down Doc Ock, and that's a big moment in his character arc. You know, that's just an example I pulled off the top of my head. It might not be one-to-one. Alright, where do we put this giant burger place? Yeah, but then, say, in Fallen Kingdom, you know, you get the Carnotaurus and the Cyanoceratops just randomly decide to fight in the middle of the scene running from the volcano, and it adds like literally nothing to the film. It doesn't impact the characters in any significant way. No one really cares. It's just action for the sake of action, and that's when movies start to feel dumb, like Sharknado. So, and like the T-Rex scene in the first Jurassic Park, that brings Alan and the kids much closer together. and he ends up in that role as a parental figure that he really didn't want to be in, but that grows him as a character. So does the tree scene where he has to take care of Tim and comfort him. So you definitely need that. If your action is just action for the sake of action, how many times can I say action in one sentence? Then it'll just feel silly. And I know this has become a dinosaur channel since, I just started focusing on dinosaurs because I realized that's what you guys like to watch at home, which I totally don't mind. It's a lot of fun. But, first and foremost, I was a movie channel, and I cared about the quality of movies. Just because you plopped the dinosaurs in the movie didn't mean I was gonna like your movie, and it still doesn't. Okay, get off that. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. So, I know that since this is a paleo channel and a lot of people watching this like dinosaurs, they also like the Jurassic World movies, which is fine, you can like whatever you want, within the realms of morality, of course. But yeah, there's nothing immoral or wrong about liking the Jurassic World movies. It's what you like. And then there's nothing wrong or immoral about me not liking them. Oh, I really like this, actually. This is genius. Very smart of the devs to do. That's awesome. That is really awesome. So they took these statues, if I could find them. They're in modular pieces. They took these statues and the skull and then made them into toys. That's amazing. I complain about the dinosaurs in Jurassic World for that reason. And I also think, alright, there's no need to go more inaccurate. Like, they look ugly. Just because something's inaccurate doesn't mean I don't like it in the movies. Like, they're movies, they're entertainment. It's unfortunate that the audience gets their view of dinosaurs from Hollywood movies. Like really? It's a Hollywood movie. It's not scientific. If you've ever watched Fast and the Furious, you don't base your physics off of that. So you shouldn't base your paleontology off of the Jurassic movies. But I guess that's the world we live in. But yeah, even though even though that is the case, it's not Jurassic World's fault. Jurassic Park's fault. Do I have this one? Sweet Tooth Cafe? No, I do not. Alright. Yeah, even though that's unfortunately the case, it's still a stylistic choice. It's still a movie. They can, if they think it's gonna improve their movie, then yeah, they should go for making some changes, even if it's not scientifically accurate. So I don't complain about things like the dinosaurs not having feathers in the Jurassic movies or the pronated wrists in the Jurassic movies. I complain that the dinosaurs are the main characters in the Jurassic movies. Well, the Jurassic World movies. Oh, this is becoming a very cool main street. Oh, and I love the rain. Poop clean. And poop clean. Maybe I went overboard on it. But man, the rain and the lights and the nighttime. This is my favorite condition to drive in, when it's nighttime and drizzling like this. Because then all the lights glow on the street. It's so atmospheric and nice. And then I just crank up the old music, get that ink spots in there, Dean Martin, Frank Sinatra, all that good stuff. And then it's such a nice, relaxing drive. Those are the best. Yeah, so in the Jurassic movies, you will realize that the the longer they go on, the more they focus on the dinosaurs and less on the characters. Well, okay, maybe Jurassic World carried a little more than Jurassic Park 3. Jurassic Park 3 was mostly just a run from the scary dinosaurs movie. And pterosaurs. But aside from that, like, it's like the longer they go on, the more screen time the dinosaurs are getting, and the less screen time devoted to character dynamics, character growth, that kind of stuff. And I don't really know how Dominion's gonna turn out. I'm not excited for it. I don't really care. I'm already sold off of the Jurassic movies. But if it gets a lot of good press and a lot of the fans like it, I'll check it out. And to close this off, just one more bathroom. The last thing we make is a bathroom. We'll go look at Torvosaurus, and then we'll call it a day. So you just go there. There. Oh, that's cool. That's hot. That's hot. Alright, let's look at our Torvosaurus to close this out. Oh, and you're poopy again. Clean the poop. How do just a few dry sources make so much poop? And what time is it? It's been nighttime forever. Oh, very cool. Actually, hold up.
In its heyday, Torvosaurus was what zoologists would call a cosmopolitan species. Now I know what you're thinking, and no, that does not mean that this dinosaur enjoys delicious fruity cocktails. Cosmopolitan refers to species with nearly global distribution, just like house mice, ospreys, and barn owls today.
Okay, the camera just chucked me away. Yes, thank you, Nigel Marvin. Very good, very good. Oh, alright. So remember, if you enjoyed this episode, to please leave a like, subscribe, and check out my social media. See you next time.